Is over 90% of the world's most advanced microchips. If you mess with us, basically, it will not benefit a lot of people. If you came here because you saw the headlines this week, the Taiwan stock market has officially overtook India, then yes, you're exactly in the right place. Stick to the end of the video to understand why TSMC is not going anywhere and why it's called Taiwan's Silicon Shield. This video, I'm going to talk about the top news from Taiwan Tech this week. This is relevant for all of you guys who are interested to learn more about the Taiwanese tech industry. Let us start with the stock market. As of Monday, May 26, Taiwan's total stock market capitalization hit $4.95 trillion. Taiwan is now the fifth largest equity market, next to the US, China, Japan, and Hong Kong. I am Taiwanese and I grew up surrounded by people talking about technology. To see the numbers shine like this is a very great moment for Taiwan. The reason for this is TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, the company that makes the chips inside all of our phones, laptops, tablets. TSMC as a stock makes up over 42% of Taiwan's entire benchmark index. So it's also important to note, like from a psychology and sociology perspective, I'm hearing a lot about the stock market right now in the streets with the taxi drivers, with vendors. Like I can hear the hype everywhere. Taiwanese people lives in the online world. And so we can see that when the stock is popping, and the market is really hyping up something, a lot of people really join in on the wave, and that may have also propelled retail investors to hop in. Now let's talk about the moment happening right now as you're watching this. Jensen Huang, CEO and founder of NVIDIA, came back home here in Taiwan last Saturday. Jensen Huang is basically a rock star in this country. He was handing out noodles, and he is also Taiwanese. Today, May 27th, he's attending the groundbreaking ceremony for NVIDIA's first ever overseas HQ here in Taiwan. The campus is called the NVIDIA Constellation. It's located in the Beitou and Shilin Technology Park area. Over $1 billion in total investment. There's a 50-year land lease with the Taipei city government. It's expected to generate over 10,000 jobs and projected completion 2030. So why did they come to Taiwan? Well, Taiwan is home to TSMC, which is NVIDIA's most critical partner. And on June 1st, Jensen Huang is about to deliver the keynote at Computex here in Taipei, where he will be introducing Vera Rubin, NVIDIA's next generation AI chip platform. He calls it the largest product launch in the history of Taiwan. Nearly 2 million parts sourced from 150 Taiwanese ecosystem partners. Jensen Huang calls Taiwan the epicenter of the AI revolution because a lot of these manufacturers have been preparing for this day 20, 30 years ago. Literally, guys, this is not like a startup ecosystem where these companies were established 2 months or 3 months or a year ago. These companies are literally started by Taiwanese uncles from decades ago and to build up until today. So these are very strong partners for NVIDIA. Another big thing this week in Taiwan, on May 20th, SpaceX filed its registration with the SEC. It's going to IPO. And the IPO date is set for June 12th this year, 2026. The target valuation is $1.75 to $2 trillion. That will make it on day one larger than any IPO in American history. Why is everyone in Taiwan who's investing in the stock market excited about this? SpaceX operations depend on a global supply chain, and that includes a lot of Taiwanese companies. All of these manufacturers who are creating different parts for Starlink, for SpaceX, all of them will benefit directly from this IPO. Let's come back to the question I asked at the start. Why is TSMC and all of these companies not going anywhere? Why is Taiwan still booming even when there are all of these geopolitical risks? In Taiwan, we call TSMC a silicon shield. I call it the Iron Dome of Taiwan. It's a strategic deterrent because of its irreplaceable dominance in the global semiconductor manufacturing industry. It's a powerful incentive for different nations to align with Taiwan and to protect Taiwan because TSMC produces over 90% of the world's most advanced microchips. If you mess with us, basically, it's going to mess up with the supply chain, which will not benefit a lot of people, especially those who are making money off the tech industry. Now, why don't people just replicate it, right? Many people tried, but they just can't. Because semiconductor is not manufacturing a shirt, for example, or planting coffee, both which are very difficult. And at the same time, semiconductors is also at another level when it comes to technical specificity. And you have to do this at scale too. And replicating this leading edge semiconductor fab requires more than just money. TSMC relies on brilliant PhDs and engineers working crazy hours. And they also have a wide network of suppliers within Taiwan. All of the things that they're doing is not possible without this web of interdependence that was built over the years. This is not just like, okay, we make a chip, it's done. No, there are multiple parts to it and they're all interdependent. And so even if you try to replicate it, it's going to take so much time. And by the time you're done replicating it, TSMC's R&D is already 10 steps ahead of you. And so that's the problem, right? And that's also a blessing for Taiwan because TSMC is literally the shield. If you can't replicate it, you need it. If you like content about Taiwanese technology and how technology affects our daily lives, make sure to click subscribe for the latest in tech.